The Nye County Sheriff's Office would like to alert the public of a number of scams which has come to their attention. Here are a few of them going around at this time. Number one, the intended victim receives a phone call from someone identifying him or herself as either a law enforcement officer or a court bailiff, accusing the victim of having missed jury duty and demands immediate payment over the phone. Number two, the intended victim receives a phone call from someone identifying him or herself as an agent from the Internal Revenue Service and accuses the person of being delinquent in their federal tax payments. Number three, the intended victim receives a call from someone identifying themselves as someone from a number of official organizations and informs the victim that they have either won a substantial cash prize or are eligible for cash refunds or free grant money from the government. Number four, despite social media's widespread popularity among the public, websites such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram are riddled with fake accounts. Many of those are often operated by individuals who aim to contact and befriend the victim and eventually attempt to gain personal information and demand money under the guise of various false stories and reasons. Number five, websites such as Craigslist are designed for the public to sell items, property, and services from all over the United States. Scammers utilize such websites to advertise various items for sale. Sadly, in many cases, the advertised items either don't exist, the seller doesn't actually have nor own them, or the seller has no intention on shipping the item to the victim. The seller usually demands an upfront payment, down payment, or shipping fee before the item or sale can be shipped. The payment is often demanded in the form of a wire transfer, money order, or mailed cash. The item is never shipped and the buyer loses the money. Number six, the intended victim receives a call from someone who identifies him or herself as a representative from an internet service provider or computer manufacturer and tells the victim that their computer is infected by a virus or requires an immediate internal scan or upgrade. The scammer then asks the victim for their computer's password and advises he or she that they will remotely access the victim's computer to fix whatever the fabricated problem is. During the course of the conversation, the scammer will continue to obtain all types of other personal information from the victim, including social security numbers, bank account and routing numbers, debit or credit card numbers, PIN and security code information, and much more. There's a number of scams in existence, and the methods and accompanying stories vary widely. Please be aware that the courts or police do not threaten you with arrest or a fine if you miss jury duty, and the IRS does not correspond by telephone. Every correspondence is done by mail. You can call the IRS customer service to talk about your tax status at their number, 1-800-829-1040. Remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it's probably not true. Do not give personal information over the phone. If you have a question, get their number and call them back. This will help verify that you are speaking to a company, not a scammer. Please call the Nye County Sheriff's Office anytime to get more information. The number is 775-751-7000. Deputies and detectives will be glad to respond or call back anytime to assist you in determining whether you are safe or might be the intended victim of a scam. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.